Greetings, everyone. Ever been in a situation where a seemingly ordinary encounter takes an unexpected turn, leaving you with an eerie feeling? Today, we're delving into the world of body language and uncovering the alarming signals that can turn a casual interaction into an unsettling experience. Stick around as we explore the fascinating findings of research backed by psychologists and behavior experts. Number 1. Creepy smiles. Let's dive into the intriguing world of unsettling smiles. The research conducted by the University of Minnesota, utilizing a sophisticated computer-animated 3D facial tool, has given us a profound understanding of how different smiles can be perceived. The study participants were presented with photographs of people smiling in various ways and asked to rate them using terms like fake or genuine and creepy or pleasant. What they discovered was fascinating. Smiles that were excessively wide and upturned, especially in a V shape, were categorized as creepy. The study also pinpointed that the duration of a smile matters. If it doesn't settle in within 125 milliseconds on both sides, it adds an extra layer of discomfort. This enlightening research unveils the complexity of facial expressions and how a seemingly harmless smile can take an unexpected turn, influencing our perceptions and interactions. Moving beyond the research, it's essential to recognize the implications of our own smiles. Being mindful of the width, duration, and overall sincerity of our smiles can make a significant difference in how we are perceived by others. Whether in professional settings or social interactions, understanding the nuances of facial expressions allows us to navigate the fine line between warmth and potential discomfort. So, the next time you flash a smile, consider the subtle cues it might be sending and adjust accordingly to foster positive connections. Number 2. Prolonged gaze. According to a study led by psychologist Nicola Benetti and colleagues, the duration of our gaze can significantly impact the dynamics of social interactions. A typical gaze involves initiating eye contact with another person and then glancing away after approximately 3.3 seconds. Benetti's research, however, delves into the territory where gazes become more than just fleeting moments. When the duration of a gaze exceeds or falls short of this 3.3-second window, it can cross into the realm of creepiness. What's particularly intriguing about this phenomenon is that the discomfort associated with prolonged or brief eye contact isn't merely a physiological response. It's deeply rooted in an unspoken social standard. Throughout history, humans seem to have collectively learned and adhered to this standard, much like our innate understanding of appropriate handshake grips or acceptable personal space. 3 seconds, it appears, is the sweet spot, an instinctive duration that aligns with what feels right for mutual gaze. Understanding the nuances of eye contact is akin to decoding a silent language woven into our daily interactions. The eyes, often considered the windows to the soul, convey a wealth of emotions and intentions. Prolonged gazes can signify interest, intimacy, or even discomfort, depending on the context. By tuning into these unspoken cues, we gain insights into the subtle dynamics of human connection. So, the next time you find yourself engaged in a conversation, pay attention to the duration of your gaze. It might just be the key to unlocking a deeper and more genuine connection with those around you. Number 3. Unwanted touch. Now let's delve into the nuanced realm of personal space and the impact of unwanted touch on our social interactions. Picture this scenario. You're at a lively party, surrounded by animated conversations and vibrant music. Amidst the crowd, you find yourself engaged in a one-on-one conversation with someone you barely know. Suddenly, their gestures begin to cross the boundaries of comfort, leaning in too close and their touch lingering longer than necessary. Psychologist Dr. Ronald Reggio sheds light on the idea that unwanted, excessive, or inappropriate touch can be perceived as downright creepy. The importance of respecting personal boundaries becomes glaringly evident in these instances. Whether it's an unwarranted touch on the arm or the uncomfortable feeling of someone awkwardly stroking certain body parts, these actions can quickly turn a pleasant interaction into an unsettling experience. The language of touch is intricate, and understanding its nuances is crucial in navigating social settings gracefully. Vanessa Van Edwards, a leading behavioral investigator, underscores the significance of being aware of personal space. Invading personal space, whether through overly close proximity or inappropriate touch, sends nonverbal signals of discomfort and can create a sense of unease in social interactions. As we traverse the social landscape, it's equally essential to be mindful of our own body language and gestures. The line between friendly and intrusive can be thin, and a heightened awareness of how our actions impact those around us is key. By fostering an environment that respects personal boundaries, we contribute to creating more comfortable and harmonious social interactions. So, the next time you find yourself engaged in conversation, be attuned to the subtleties of personal space and touch, ensuring that your interactions are characterized by respect, consideration, and a shared understanding of comfort levels. Number 4. Defensive body language. Now, let's explore the intricate world of defensive body language and the profound impact it has on our social interactions. Picture this scenario. You're engrossed in a conversation, but the person you're talking to suddenly turns their torso away, adopting a closed-off stance. This nonverbal cue creates an immediate barrier, signaling a sense of disengagement, or even a feeling of being unwanted. The defensive stance adds an extra layer to the overall ambiance, fostering uneasiness and potentially creating a disconnect between individuals. Understanding the subtle yet powerful language of defensive body language is crucial for navigating social dynamics. When someone turns their torso away, it conveys a message of self-protection or withdrawal, making the other person feel alienated. This closed-off stance may result from a variety of factors, including discomfort, disagreement, or even fear. Recognizing these cues allows us to decode the unspoken language of the body, enabling us to adapt our communication style and approach to create more open and harmonious interactions. As we navigate social spaces, it's equally essential to be mindful of our own body language. A defensive posture unintentionally signals discomfort or a lack of receptivity. Therefore, the next time you find yourself in a conversation, pay attention to your body language. Ensure it reflects openness and engagement, fostering an environment where individuals feel heard and respected. By dismantling the barriers created by defensive body language, we pave the way for more authentic and meaningful connections. Moreover, approaching interactions with empathy and understanding contributes to a positive social atmosphere, encouraging genuine exchanges and building trust. So let's decode the language of the body, break down defensive barriers, and create spaces where everyone feels acknowledged, valued, and connected. Number 5. Sneering. Let's unravel the enigma of facial expressions and delve into the impact of a sneer on our social interactions. Have you ever encountered a stranger who consistently wears a sneer on their face, paired with a piercing stare that sends a chill down your spine? In the definitive book of body language, expert Alan Pease unravels the significance of a sneer, explaining that it typically involves the curling of the upper lip and narrowing of the eyes. This combination is indicative of confrontational or aggressive expressions, creating an atmosphere of discomfort or even perceived threat. A sneer is a potent non-verbal cue that conveys more than words ever could. It signifies aggression or hostility, instantly creating an air of tension. When someone's upper lip curls and their eyes narrow, it communicates a confrontational stance that can be perceived as a form of intimidation. Recognizing the subtleties of a sneer allows us to navigate social situations with heightened sensitivity. It prompts us to approach interactions with a delicate balance of assertiveness and empathy, especially when faced with expressions that may emanate hostility. Understanding facial expressions, including the impact of a sneer, equips us with a valuable tool for effective communication. It provides insights into the intentions and feelings of those around us, allowing us to adjust our approach accordingly. While a sneer may be a sign of discomfort or hostility, it's also an opportunity to foster understanding. Rather than responding with defensiveness, acknowledging the underlying emotions can open the door to more meaningful conversations. So, keep an eye out for those sneers, and let's strive to create spaces where genuine understanding and respect prevail, turning potential tension into opportunities for connection. By decoding the language of facial expressions, we embark on a journey towards more authentic and harmonious social interactions. As we navigate the intricate world of body language, let's remember the power it holds in shaping our interactions. Being aware of these signals, both in ourselves and others, empowers us to create respectful and welcoming environments. Share in the comments if you've noticed any creepy body language signals, and let's continue this insightful conversation. And before you go, check out our cuddly companion, Sigh the lovable plushie, reminder to prioritize your mental well-being. Link in the description box below. Thanks for joining, and until next time, stay mindful and keep decoding those nonverbal cues.